Hello everybody, my name is Lily. I am in a different car today and I'm here to talk to you about birthdays. Now, I love my birthday, but one thing I have noticed growing up, and maybe this is just an age thing or maybe there's been a shift in the culture of society at large, but it really seems to me like people do not like birthdays anymore. Unless you are a kid, most people don't even bother. I know for a fact all of my friends barely bother with their birthdays. In fact, I met Upgrade TV, my amazing boyfriend, because he'd never had a birthday before. And that is wild to me. So that's why I want to talk to you guys today. Because if you are sitting here and if you've not celebrated your birthday in a while, I don't care how old you are, celebrate it. Because birthdays are just that fun, and frankly, I don't get why people don't like it. I think there's just been a big shift in cultural science. It's very confusing though, because the shift I've noticed seems to be very self-centered in a way, and that's kind of the best way I can describe it. But people seem to be really about looking out for number one, which is not a bad thing. When I say self-centered, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just the shift society is taking. People are taking a way more just, I need to focus on me approach. And a part of that might be due to the internet and all that, and a part of that's due to issues with finances and housing and all that, and just Gen Z realizing it's hard to live and millennials knowing it's hard to live. But either way, people are not making enough time for their birthdays. And I think birthdays are amazing in basically every way. For one thing, it's an excuse to love yourself. For me, my birthday is my best time to reflect on everything I've done the past year. Screw New Year's resolutions. Birthday resolutions are the best. Getting to look back on everything you've done and everything you can do in the next year now that you're a brand new age, it's always great. And some people will say that it's like meaningless after a while, you turn 35, what's the difference between that and 34? I mean, yes, kinda, but at the same time though, all ages are kind of arbitrary at the same time. I just turned 19, what's the difference between turning 18 and turning 19? And some will say, well, you become an adult at 18. But at the same time though, I don't feel any different. I feel the exact same I did when I turned 18. The same I felt when I turned 17. Only some ages really matter, while 18 is kind of one of them. Upgrade TV just turned 20. Asa turning 20 felt the exact same thing as turning 19. And I'll be honest, that's not really a good excuse, because no matter what, you can always find a way to make a new age more exciting. People see growing up, and especially in their formative years, as being allowed to do more. And to me, it's a very silly way to look at it, because there's always something new about when you turn a new age. You can always find a good excuse on why it's so special. And people should find a good excuse. Because it's also a chance to be selfish. If you want to be selfish, your birthday is the best way to do it. Of course, within reason. But deciding on a day and telling all your friends, hey, it's my birthday, you're coming over to my house and you're hanging out with me whether you like it or not, it's great. Especially for me as a person who sometimes worries they bother people. I don't care my birthday, because it's my birthday and you're going to be nice to me. As well as it's just a good excuse to be around the people you love. Above all else, birthdays are about celebrating the beauty of life. And what's the beauty of life without all of your amazing friends? And I think some people take that for granted. The fact that on your birthday, you don't have to do a lot, but go out for dinner with a friend. Maybe have a board game night with a whole bunch of friends. Just do something. Do something. Because no matter what, your birthday is special. It's something that belongs to you and a couple other million people. But it's special to you, and it's unlikely to share your birthday. And if you do, it's even cooler. I used to share my birthday with I believe a great-grandparent of mine, and I never really talked to her, but I thought she was a cool lady, and I thought she was a cool lady. And I love getting to share my birthday, honestly. One of my cousin's birthday is right around the same time as me, and I always think that's tons of fun. And you should honestly just celebrate your birthday more. It's important. It's an important time to love yourself. In a world where we're becoming both more selfish and more self-loathing as every day goes by, it's important to appreciate your birthday. Because it only comes once a year, and at most you'll only ever have like 100 of them. Sometimes less, typically not more. And that means each one should be treated as an important thing. Because you only really have one life, unless of course you believe in reincarnation. But you'll only ever experience this specific life once. And you really gotta cherish it. And I will always cherish my birthday. Sure, it means I'm getting one day closer to death, but it also means I've also lived one more day. And I think that's a way better way to look at it. You're not marching to death. You're marching with life. So, do me a favor and love yourself. And love your birthday, because you have earned it. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you've done. Everybody deserves a birthday. Everybody has basic human rights in this world, no matter who they are. And gosh darn it, even Hitler deserved a good birthday within reason. Maybe that one's a little bit too far, but you guys get what I'm trying to say, though, right? Everybody deserves to have a good birthday. And birthdays are a good way to reflect and to reset. You're a whole new age now, you could be a whole new you. Fuck the new year. Okay? New Year's resolutions are bullshit. I love them, but they're bullshit for 99% of people. Because it really is a lot more arbitrary than birthdays. With birthdays, you have something new. There's a new number. With a new year, though, it's not really anything tied to you. You know what I mean? Birthdays are tied directly to you, unlike the new year, which is just directed to time itself, which is just not that personal. So, I guess just go over it one more time. I love birthdays because they're an excuse to love myself, a chance to reflect. I can be selfish, I can just let go, and I can be around the people I love. And if that has not convinced you, I don't know what will. But I hope it has. And I hope you go out there, and I hope you're thinking about your next birthday and your friends' birthdays. Because, oh man, I haven't even talked about other people's birthdays. Guys, I love planning birthday parties. I love birthdays. I don't even just love my birthday. I love all birthdays. Birthdays are just such a fun time to get down and celebrate and splurge. Because as somebody who does not like to overly spend or overly spend when I don't have to, for me, birthdays are the perfect chance to let go. Especially for somebody else. I mean, it's so much fun to plan something out for somebody else and they get to enjoy it with them. I love planning, honestly. Every year I plan out my boyfriend's party, and half the time I barely even participate in the things I set up. I just like being there to watch my hard work flourish and watch someone else and all my friends enjoy the day that I've planned out for them. And honest to God, even if you hate your own birthday, at least love somebody else's birthday. Take one of your friend's birthday and make sure they celebrate it every year, even if you don't celebrate your own. Birthdays are cherished whether it's yours or not. They are special in every way, and I think people should appreciate that more often. And that will be all for today, guys. A little bit of a shorter video, but I wanted to rant because birthdays are pretty important to me, and I felt like I should. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you all. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!